Oh man, I really have become the Dom Mazzetti of the photography community. Might as well change my channel name to Bro Photography Life. Alright everybody, welcome back to the channel. I know it's been like a year, July 2nd to be exact, since we last seen each other. I'll give you guys a quick explanation as to where I've been and what's been going on with me over the past year, but I'll save that for the end of the video. What I want to talk about right now is the main point of today's video, which is the Yashica Electro 35 GSN. Now, how I came about wanting to use this camera is because of the change of situation for me in my life, with me being a dad now. I wanted to find a camera that was like an easy everyday carry type of camera. Now, the reason why I had to do that is because not every single day when I'm going out with friends or family and just having small family gatherings or friendly gatherings, I don't want to carry on my Canon 5D Mark III or my Canon EOS 1N. Yes, they are perfectly capable cameras and they are wonderful cameras and they produce wonderful images for me. But they are big, they are bulky, and they command the attention of everyone around you. Now, me being me, I'm kind of a low-key person. I don't really like having a lot of attention on myself, and I don't like directing attention towards myself either. So what I wanted to do was I wanted to find a nice everyday camera that's kind of small, low-key, doesn't demand or command attention at all really. And with the Yashica Electro 35, it was the first opportunity and first chance I got to experience that. So with this also as well, I'm not very familiar with rangefinder cameras. I did have a couple problems with it where with the rangefinder patch, I still couldn't quite figure out. So there's a couple shots where I missed focus or was just slightly off to where part of the picture was in focus, but another portion of it that I still wanted to be in focus wasn't in focus. A bit of a learning experience, a small learning curve that came along with it, but outside of that, it was a wonderful experience. A quick explanation as to what the Yashica Electro 35 is and just kind of its history, because I'm not, like I said before, I'm not a review channel. I just shoot cameras, I like to experience them and tell you about my experience with it. But a quick TLDR about the Yashica Electro 35 is it's a camera that came out in 1973. It was, I believe, the 4th or 5th in the series of Electro 35s that have come out. It was the first one to include a hot shoe. It has a permanently mounted 45mm lens on it that goes between 1.7 to f/16. It has a bulb mode on it. It has an automatic and it has an automatic shutter mode on it, and it has a flash sync mode as well. And going along with the flash, even though it was the first in its class to have a hot shoe on the camera itself, it still has a flash sync on the side. It takes a funky battery. ISO goes between 25 and 1,000. Has a self timer on it. It's a wonderful little camera. All right, so that's a quick explanation as to the camera and why I've been using it. So let's get to the video, guys, and I hope you guys enjoy. I'll see you guys afterward.
I require more, better than we ever had before. Hoes gon' be hoes, so I couldn't blame. Basic bottom troll, what do you want greater? I am no wave, niggas be surfing. I show you how to get this pay, will I be stacking? Been in a whole lot of pain, now we laughing. Me and Bang making plays till we crashing. Yeah. Don't need to be on the scene, we are the scene. Yeah. Dripping wetter from head to toe, la baby me. Yeah, I get what's mine, that's from mine. Be my ride. All gas. No way they gon' never pace us. No way they could never break us. On next, we ain't gonna slow up now. All gas. Stay down even when we not up. No way they could ever break us up. On God, they could only try to keep up. I let it ride when I usually would've rolled out. I know you grateful that I stayed down. We either pass in the past, that's all done now. Glad that we stayed down. We gon' pull up in a whip, start a new trend. Every inch of our skin is the blueprint. Follow the lines. They act like they forget. Let's remind them. Be my rider. All gas. No way they can never pace us. No way they can never break us. On next, we ain't gonna slow up down. All gas. Stay down even when we not up. No way they could ever break us up. Oh God, they could only try to keep up.
파란 하늘에 핑크빛 구름 네 손에 나에게 준 chocolate I'm feeling so good 눈에 보이는 모든 게 예뻐 You already made my day 다가와서 꽉 안아줄 때 충전되는 이 느낌 너와 함께라면 어디든 좋아 지금 이대로면 멈춰도 좋아 뚜렷한 기억 처음 손잡은 그날 누구 건지 모른 promise when you never let go 헤어지기가 아쉬운 내날들 Oh, you're my sunny day 손을 잡아 너의 주머니에 넣는 나를 바라봐 너와 함께라면 어디든 좋아 지금 이대로면 멈춰도 좋아 더 깊어질 곳이 없는 것 같은데요 for real 깊어져 깊어져만가 나를 향한 네맘 뭐랄까 사랑한단 말로는 표현이 부족한데 그래 나 너와 함께라면 어디든 좋아 지금 이대로면 멈춰도 좋아 너와 함께라면 어디든 좋아 지금 이대로면 멈춰도 좋아
Stay awake every night just to catch one more glimpse of your skin. When I look at the way you sleep
씹으면서 들어가 할 때 찾아 나머진 바빠 개설레임 바꾸는 사람들 시간만 지나가 자신감 가지고 헤어 그냥 천천히 들어가야 해 어쩔 때는 무작정 들이밀기만 하지만 그런 거랑 차이가 있어 baby 동선을 타고 난 날아올라 yeah, 동선을 타고 난 날아올라 yeah, 동선을 타고 난 날아올라 yeah, 동선을 타고 난 날아올라 하고 싶었던 춤이 다 골라 어디든 갈 거여서 밤바다 그저 그랬던 풍경들이 이제 보니까 아름다운 느린 걸음걸이 음식은 그냥 주전부리 yeah. 여유 있으면 더 충분히 행복해 미소가 지어져 yeah. 오늘은 한편에도 말을 썼음해 동선을 타고 난 날아올라 yeah. 동선을 타고 난 날아올라 yeah. 동선을 타고 난 날아올라 yeah. 동선을 타고 난 날아올라 이제부터 좀 달라질 거야 Maybe I don't know 처음부터 알고 있던 거야 I feel it 동선을 타고 난 날아올라 yeah. 동선을 타고 난 날아올라 yeah. 동선을 타고 난 날아올라 yeah. 동선을 타고 난 날아올라 동선을 타고 난 날아올라 yeah. 동선을 타고 난 날아올라 yeah. 동선을 타고 난 날아올라 yeah. 동선을 타고 난 날아올라
Sheep's fur. Sheepdog. The dog that was coarse. Yeah. It was rough. I'm gonna do it anyways. My car. No question about it.
Alright guys, welcome back. So here are kind of my final thoughts on the Yashica Electro 35. As an everyday carry camera, it's perfectly capable and it does a wonderful job. It's very light, it's very small and compact, and it doesn't command the attention of anybody around you. It's very low key and it's under the radar. It's very easy to use. All you have to set on it is the f-stop yourself, and you have to manually focus it yourself. Other than that, it's got an auto shutter speed, so it's really quick. If your image is slightly under or overexposed, you'll see a light show up in the viewfinder telling you to either adjust the f-stop to make it so it's perfectly exposed, or adjust the f-stop so it's no longer being underexposed or overexposed, so on and so forth. I've been using the Electro 35 since about last summer when I first took it to the state fair, when Daria and I went to go to the state fair. And in between then and now, it's produced wonderful images. It's been relatively easy. As you can see in some of the images that I've shown from just this past month, there are some images that were slightly out of focus because, you know, like I said earlier, it's still a bit of a learning curve because I've only used SLRs in the time that I've had it, or in the time that I've been doing photography. I've only ever used SLRs. I still had to kind of get used to the rangefinder patch. As you see throughout the month of May as it progressed, I've kind of figured it out a little bit better to where I wasn't missing focus as often. So it's not the fault of the camera, it's completely user error. The only issue I did see with this one is, if you may have seen in a couple of the images, there was maybe like an exposure issue or something weird happened in development maybe, I'm not too sure. But the colors came out all kind of wacky and they're just kind of weird, but they looked both over and underexposed at the same time. It's kind of strange, but you know, it is what it is. But that's the magic of film photography. You can never know what's going to happen for sure. It's all just up in the air as to what's going to happen. It could be coming out perfectly exposed, slightly underexposed, slightly overexposed, or it just comes out all sorts of kinds of wacky. As a everyday carry camera though, for me, I don't quite think it's going to be the one for me. I might have to give it some more time, maybe get used to it. That just might be the issue with me. But the journey and the adventure as to finding an everyday carry camera for me, since I have a family now, that's going to be an ongoing thing to find out what works best for what I'm wanting to get and just the best way to capture those memories. Because I'm not looking for anything spectacular. I'm not looking for anything super expensive or super like fine to the details, like looking at like pixel peaking and stuff like that. I just want a good, useful camera that will capture quality family moments and create memories that'll last for forever. Now, a quick explanation as to where I've been over the past year. Like you may have heard earlier in the video, kind of a quick subtle hint, I'm now a dad. Shortly after the last video that I posted, my girlfriend and I had found out that we're going to be coming and starting a family. So because of that big change in my life, I had to focus more of my time and my monetary efforts and support system to get prepared for starting a family, essentially. Getting all the things we need together, getting prepared for us both mentally, and then also just with the things that we need in order to, you know, raise a kid. And because of that, I wasn't able to really go out and take photos all that often. I wasn't able to go out and make any videos. There were a couple of times where I did have the ability to go out and make a video, but might as well call me the James P as well as the Don Mazzetti of the photography community, because it just felt like every single time I went out to go make a video and take pictures, either Mother Nature or the odds were just against me. Because in future videos I'll go into more detail as to what was going on with those, but it just felt like it just was not going to happen for me. But yeah, other than that, if you notice, the background is also different. We've also moved since then. We wanted to get away from the Tacoma area and want to get out more in the open space, so we moved and we're in a bigger place and a better place. So when it comes to my daughter and the pictures I'll be taking of her, I'm going to take the Casey Neistat approach with this, to where her face will not be in the picture, but she may be in some of the pictures. Because me being me, I'm a very private person. You know, as I was saying earlier with the explanation as to why I was trying to find a nice quality everyday cameras, because I don't really like attention all that much. But yeah, with me being me, I like being very private, keeping things to myself. I don't really like sharing things all that much about my personal life. I'll share images and stuff like that, places that I've been, but I'm not going to share like specific details about myself. So because of that, I want to keep the same opportunity for my daughter, so that when she grows up, if she wants to remain private in her life and stuff like that, she has that opportunity, because I've been keeping that for her since the beginning of her life up until when she makes the decision to change that. And another final big change that has happened for me since then is I am now engaged. So yeah, a lot of good things have been happening over the last year or so. But for your guys' sakes, let me finish up. I do have some videos that I got planned for you guys, but mind you, like I said just now, but having a family, there's no guarantee as to when that's going to be, when I'll be able to get a chance to go out and take pictures and stuff like that. But I do have some videos planned. Hopefully those will come out for you guys soon. And you guys have a good night and a good day, and I'll see you later.